$899.
Oh, under
$899. That is your price, and I want to put up let's put up a 5-minute clock to today's leading value. And if you're lucky enough to get in on this,
oh gosh,
we have all three sizes. We have a 6.5, a 7.25, and 8 inch.
But not very many of them.
But you know what this is, Courtney? This is for the lady that says, you know what? I've got lots of heart-shaped type piece of jewelry. I love hearts. I love what it means. I love what it represents. But I can tell you, when you see this in the box, and gentlemen, if we don't get a guy that calls up and gets one of these.
Okay, let's talk, Mr. Romance. How are you going to present this?
Well, see, this is really a low-lit, big-time dinner where you've made an arrangement with what I would do differently with this is I talked to the manager or the maitre d' of the restaurant, and I said, listen, I'm coming in, I'm going to hand you something, and I want you to bring it to our table with our desserts.
I love that.
And then the server, now, of course, if you don't give it to the right person, he runs out the back door, and there goes your bracelet.
Oh, there it goes.
You'd be very careful that you know who the server is, because that would be the quickest way to go. And then the police come and they say, let me just make sure I have this right. You listen to a guy on TV tell you to give it to a stranger and have him an hour later come back to the table and give it to your wife.
Let me get this straight.
Let me, and then he's going to say, I don't know if we even found the guy we could press charges. But see, so take everything I say with, make sure you take it with a grain of salt. Okay, we have one of these out the door, and that's Mina. Now, here's what we're going to do. So here's a comparison price for that.
Okay, $4,200, and let's talk about that because Chuck, you went to JCK. You saw the demand for how wild lab-grown diamonds are.
No, it's huge. And you know what it is? It's about 50-50. And that's what I walked away from JCK with 50-50. And here's why. The big, giant, huge convention center, one side of the room had a giant sign. I should have taken a picture of it. Had a giant sign that said lab-grown diamonds.
Yeah.
The other side of the room had a big sign up there that said earth-grown diamonds. And there's a battle going on. There's a battle going on because you've got some places are going with lab-grown and some places are going with earth mine. And that's the way it is. Like my jeweler that I go to in Cedar Park.
Yeah.
Will never go to lab grown because they're so entrenched in earth mine, and I don't think they said to me, we can't sell both. How can you sell both? How do you compare the two?
Right.
So you either one or the other. But I can tell you one thing with the price of diamond. Oh, you got it right there. There's the sign. How did you find that? There's the sign right there. Lab grown diamonds. Now, do you have the other sign that says earth grown? Oh, that's so funny because it was the exact sign, the exact same sign says earth grown.
Wow.
Thank you for finding that. Oh my God. That like freaked me out.
Incredible.
Because I'm trying to explain it to you and it's just that's the way it is. But I can tell you one thing, guys. Affordability, and let's bring up that chart too. We haven't brought up the chart that we love, Courtney's favorite chart, and it shows the differences between lab grown and earth grown. Here it is. Thank you. Right on cue. Now, Courtney, this is your baby. You love this.
I do love it.
Take us down this chart.
It's very simple. If you just follow the far right, the difference column, you'll notice everything is no difference between earth mine and lab grown. Your chemical composition, your reflective rate, your relative diversity, your color diffusion, your hardness, thermal conductivity, every single thing is apples to apples. It is the same thing. It is physically, optically, chemically a diamond. It's born from a seed of a natural diamond. And all the ones that we do, and not all lab-grown diamonds are created equally. That's one thing you really need to know. We have partnered with the very, very best. And most of the diamonds that you're going to see, especially, all the graded and some of the loose, and especially like this one here, they're type 2A diamonds. They are purer than even your earth mine. And these type 2A diamonds are less than 1% that comes out of the earth. And when you find something like that that's earth mine, it's $40,000, $50,000 for like a carat. Okay, that's why this is why everyone opts for lab-grown diamonds, because they're affordable in a sense. We make it incredibly affordable, but out there, because the demand is so high, they're definitely raising in price. The jeweler, not the jeweler you're talking about, but the one across the street.
Right.
I have his card. He says you contact
I know
me
that one.
when you are when you're selling lab-grown diamonds, because he cannot even get them at this price.
Because here's the thing, guys, you know, and then that's what I look at this. I look at it this way: when you're wearing a diamond, it just feels different, and you know that it feels different. If you're wearing a CZ, someone says, "Oh, I like your ring." Oh, it's not real. If you're wearing a moissanite, now we love moissanite. We sell lots and lots and lots of moissanite. Looks like a diamond, has a hardness almost like a diamond, but it's still not a diamond. So when you're wearing a moissanite, someone says, "Oh, I love your diamond ring." It's moissanite, which is great.
Yeah.
But it's still not a diamond. Now, when you're wearing this, "Oh, I love your diamond bracelet." Oh, thank you. That's it.
You say thank you because it is a diamond.
It is a diamond, and I got to tell you, that bracelet with, of course, with the ring.
It is.
With the ring.
This is an absolute masterpiece. This is the one you walk by the Red Box store.